can a single zebra defy its very nature? Far from its herd, far from water, what drives this journey?
In a world of instinct, some paths are truly inexplicable.
This is the story of a zebra's strange, solitary path. Zebras live by the herd, their stripes a collective camouflage. Safety in numbers is their fundamental strategy for survival.
Every individual relies on the group for protection and companionship.
But what happens when one zebra breaks this sacred bond? Our zebra challenges everything we know about its kind. This is a tale of defiance, instinct, and an impossible journey. Our story begins not with a grand departure, but a subtle shift.
A longing, or perhaps a compulsion, drew this one creature away.
It was a decision measured in inches, not miles, at first. Each step carried it further from the familiar rhythm of its kind. The herd, unaware, continued its ancient grazing ritual. Ahead lay an unknown, harsh landscape, a stark contrast.
No zebra typically ventures into such desolate, waterless terrain.
Water is life here. Its absence is a death sentence.
Yet, our zebra pressed on, driven by an unseen force. Each hooffall a declaration against instinct, against survival itself. The terrain became an immediate, unforgiven adversary. Every step risked injury, a vulnerability in this harsh realm. It navigated the obstacles with a surprising, quiet determination.
The sun, an unrelenting enemy, beat down upon the lone traveler. Dehydration, a constant threat, began its slow, insidious work.
Without water, even the strongest will falter. It's a race against time.
The savanna is unforgiving. Only the strongest survive the dry season, a time when water means the difference between life and death.
This vast herd represents one of the largest remaining migrations on Earth, a sight few are privileged to witness.
We come to this place seeking answers, but often find only reflections of ourselves. The future of this delicate ecosystem.
The delicate balance of this ecosystem hinges on a single factor, water. And as the dry season lengthens, the tension rises.
They are notoriously shy, especially when the light begins to fade. But if we follow this path, we might catch them at the watering hole.
Survival in the Great Rock Desert demands resilience. For the young zebra, every step across the unforgiving terrain is a gamble against the elements.
In this treacherous landscape, the young zebra must navigate the razor-sharp volcanic ridge. One misstep could prove fatal.
A single misstep here could prove fatal for the inexperienced foal. Against the dark volcanic stone, the zebra's stripes become a fleeting shadow.
Ahead lies the Great Dune, a formidable test for the young zebra. Every step is a struggle against the shifting sands.
The ascent up the steep dune requires careful consideration. With nostrils flaring, the zebra gauges the...
For the young zebra, the ascent is a grueling test of endurance. Every step forward is met with the shifting resistance of the dunes.
In this harsh environment, survival is a daily struggle. The relentless sun beats down as the foal fights for every inch of the ascent.
The golden light reveals the intense effort of the young stallion. Every muscle strained,
For the foal, this dusty incline is the first great test. One wrong step here, and it risks tumbling into the canyon below.
In this vast, unforgiving landscape, the journey is solitary. Every step upward is a testament.
The young zebra, driven by instinct, pushes through the final ascent. Exhausted, it reaches the summit.
This vast expanse is more than just a landscape. It is the heart of the wild, of the ancient life.
This new plateau offers a glimmer of hope. The young zebra, cautious yet drawn by the promise of water.
Alerted by a distant rumble, the zebra focuses.
It begins subtly, a mere speck on the distant horizon. But in this environment, even the small...
The young zebra senses the approaching danger, a rumble that promises chaos on the dry plains.
The young zebra senses the approaching danger. A massive herd, perhaps predators, hidden within the...
Look there. That massive wall of dust is moving faster than anticipated. If it reaches the reserve by sundown, the consequences will be catastrophic.
The dry season forces the great migration onward. Thousands of wildebeest surge across the plains.
Caught between the treacherous descent and the oncoming herd, the young zebra faces an impossible choice.
There is simply no easy way to say this. The situation here has deteriorated far beyond what we imagined.